Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, yeah, just chilling. And you?
Nice. Same, man. I just got home from the skate park a little
Yeah,
while ago. It
cool. How wa- how was that?
was good, man. I'm riding a new board now.
Oh, nice. Did you buy it? The new one?
I bought it last year. I bought it together with my previous one. I bought two.
Oh,
And my other one broke a few days ago.
yeah, it happens. How did you break your skateboard?
Man, I was doing a slide on a rail,
Okay.
and the wheel got caught under the rail. And so
Yeah.
the board got stuck on the rail as I was about to come off the rail. So half the board was still on top of the rail and it was stuck. It wouldn't move any further. And the other half of the board was completely off the rail. And so I was going forward. My forward momentum um, pushed down on the front of the board and it snapped.
Oh, but did you hurt yourself?
Nah, I just fell, but it's a
Uh,
normal fall.
it's the problem. It was with your skateboard, not you.
Yeah, it was just like bad luck, I guess. I've seen that happen to other skaters before, in some videos. It
Yeah,
happens once in a while.
but it's common.
Yeah, what I did was I was doing a board slide. So let's say the rail is like this, right?
Yeah.
So I jumped onto the rail, the skateboard going this way. And then when I
Sure.
went to turn off it, that's when the wheel
Ah,
got stuck under the rail.
yeah. I have seen these kind of videos, and I saw it happens like this in the videos from YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know
But
that you used to skateboard until you told me the last time we talked.
yeah, I used to skateboarding. This is
I used to skateboard.
I used to skateboard, but it's a long time ago. Um,
It was a long
I,
time ago.
yeah, it was a long time ago. I think I was 14 or 15. It's like 15 years ago.
Right.
It's a long time, but um uh, I skateboards. How can I say it in the past form? I skated board.
You can say I skateboarded.
I skateboarded.
Okay,
Uh,
skateboard can be a verb, um,
okay,
but you can also just say skate. It's easier.
okay,
Skate can be a general term for
yeah,
skateboarding, roller skating, um, ice skating, any type of skating. But if
okay,
the people already know you're talking about skateboarding, then it's easier just to say skated.
okay. So I skated. Um, it's like not too long time ago. It's I don't know when it was the last time, but maybe 2 years ago.
And did you just skate like one time, or did you start to practice again?
This time, the last time I did it just one time, but when I was in the high school, like I thought I was 18. I skated for some weeks. But when I was 14 or 15, I skated like every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same with me. In high school, I skated for like 2 years in high school. And during that time, I learned a bunch of tricks. I got to maybe an intermediate level. And then towards the end of high school, I stopped skating and I started again last year. I took a 17-year break.
Yeah. But your level is higher than your level when you were in the high school.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
But now there are more resources to help you learn.
Like videos.
Yeah, like YouTube videos, especially YouTube videos.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the past you had to figure out what to do. You know,
Yeah.
you a lot of times you didn't have a person instructing you. You had to figure it out for yourself. You know.
Yeah. I remembered that there was a tape, you know, in the VCR.
Yeah, yeah, tapes.
Yeah, tapes. It's, I remember that uh, there were some tapes of skate when I was like a teenager.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
remember that too. I had one.
yeah,
It didn't help too much.
really,
Yeah,
yeah, but YouTube videos is like it's helpful,
they're helpful.
and they're helpful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Here's an example. Back in high school, I was not able to do a 360 flip. Okay.
Repeat the tricks, the name of the tricks.
360 flip.
360 flip.
Uh-huh. You know what that is?
Uh, I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the board does a 360 and a
Yeah.
kick flip.
Yeah, yeah. You sent me a video. It's that trick?
Yeah, that's it. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
So in high school, I couldn't do that. I didn't know how to do it. And when I started skating again last year, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and I got like an intellectual understanding of how to do it. And then the next day, I went out and I did it.
But how long uh, did you take to get this trick?
Well, I still don't have it consistently, but it took me probably the first time I did it. I
The
think it took
first day.
me an hour of trying.
Oh, it's very fast. So, you watched the video
Mhm.
about this trick and you ha, tried, right?
Mhm.
You tried it like for 1 hour and you got it.
Right. Mhm.
Oh, so it's, it's 1 hour practicing. It's a short time. Maybe if I will try this trick, um, it takes me like a couple weeks.
You say it would take me.
It would take me.
Right.
Okay. it would take me a couple weeks.
Mhm. But you also said maybe. And so
Yeah.
instead of saying maybe, I would use the verb might. Uh, if I try
Oh,
this
yeah.
trick, it might take me a few
My,
weeks.
okay. Cool. This tip, but how's the difference between maybe and take and may?
It may take me, yeah, they're very similar. Okay, in some
Okay.
contexts, you can use
Okay.
them interchangeably.
Okay.
It may take me uh, a few weeks. You could say that. I think might sounds a little more natural.
Okay.
Um,
Might.
Sometimes may can indicate a little more certainty than might. Might could be a little more
Okay.
uncertain.
Okay.
It
Like
could, not
if
necessarily.
yeah, I think I got the idea because when for example, um, if I go to a friend's house and I ask, "Can I come in?" It's obvious that I can uh, get in the house,
Hmm.
so it's more certainty.
Okay, well, in that case, okay, you're asking for permission. Um, so if we're choosing between like may or might, you would say may, right? May I come
Yeah.
in? It's more
Yeah.
formal. Can would be
Okay.
informal.
Okay. Can I come in?
Right. That'd be the most common way.
Okay.
If you wanted to be very polite, then you would say may.
Okay. So, uh, so in this case, is more usual use might might.
In which case?
So, um, like if I try this skate trick, uh, it might take me take me a couple weeks.
Right. Yeah, you're not sure, right?
Yeah,
So it'd be better to use might.
yeah,
If
yeah. I'm
you're a
not
little more
sure.
certain, let me give you a situation where you could be a little more certain and you would use may. Um,
Uh,
let's say you have some chocolate cake in the refrigerator and there's a chance that you might, I use might there because because I'm getting at may. You might eat some after dinner, right? Um, maybe, I don't know, you're 50-50. You're 50% sure. You're not sure, right? Um, but you're more sure about that than you would be of how long it would take to land that trick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, there could be a good possibility that you're going to eat the cake. So you can say
Yeah.
may. I may have some cake after dinner,
Okay.
right?
I may have some cake after dinner.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Something less certain. Um, maybe your friend said that he would come over your house sometime this week. You don't know what day it is, right? So you could say, my friend might come over tonight,
Okay.
but it could be tomorrow, the next day. You're really not sure. In that case, it might be better to say might.
Okay. Oh, it's a good example. Example. So I got it. The idea. The idea.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Might could also be a past tense, right? Talking about
Can
something in
you
the
give me
past.
an example?
You would use a past tense with present perfect, like he might have called his friend yesterday. He might have called. Okay.
Okay, if I translate this in Portuguese, ele poderia ter ligado.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, okay. So
Right.
when, for example, if I have a date with a girl, and but she doesn't appear in the spot that we set, and I can say she might text me
Yeah.
yesterday.
Uh, hmm. Well, you're talking about yesterday, right?
Yeah,
So you would already know if she texted you or not,
yeah,
right? So you wouldn't use might if it's something in the past and you already know
okay.
whether it happened or not,
Yeah, I got it.
right?
So, okay, uh, another example. If a friend of mine uh, come in my house,
Comes
but
to my
he didn't
house.
to my house. Okay, but he didn't call me before, and he just drop by here.
Dropped
Can
by.
I drops by?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, can I say he might call me before coming?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
this a
So
new.
I was talking about using the past tense, like might have done something.
Okay.
Something that you don't know if it happened or not. Okay.
Okay.
It would be less common to use may have done something, and I think the majority of like grammar sources would say it's incorrect to use may have done something. Right. It's best to use might have done something.
Okay.
Right.
Might
May you
have.
would use more for future. I may go to the movies tonight.
Okay.
You could,
Can you repeat this sentence?
yeah. I may go to the movies tonight.
Okay. I may go to the movies tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could say I might go to the movies tonight. The difference is may, you're a little more certain.
Okay. So uh, I I may go I may go to eat uh eat eat out. Do you use like comer fora, eat out
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
tonight? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
so
that's practice of past again. For example, I might have gotten a job as a personal trainer if I had not moved to Brazil.
Okay.
Right, so on one side, you're going to use might have, past participle, right? So the present perfect, might, present perfect, might have done something. And this is a conditional sentence, right? So on the other side, you're going to have if, right? It's conditional. And then the past perfect, right? Had not done something, for example.
Okay. Like I might have passed the test if I studied more.
If I had studied more.
If I had studied more.
Right. Now, informally, what you said sounds totally fine. And most native speakers would probably say it the way you did, right? But technically, you would say, if I had studied more, would be grammatically correct.
Okay. So this mistake that I made, like a technical mistake, it's like a normal in American speaker when they are speaking like an informal way.
Yeah, especially this kind of mistake regarding past perfect, present perfect. A lot of times, the simple past is used, even if it's, technically not correct, grammatically
Okay.
speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, most native speakers aren't very familiar with the more advanced um, grammatical structures and involving verbs and things like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
good to
what
know.
you said, if you wrote that on a test, sure, I would take off some points. But
Okay.
if you were to say that in conversation, it sounds totally fine. It doesn't sound strange at all. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool. So it's good to know this kind of thing because I know the correct grammar,
Mm-hmm.
and is it's fine if I speak it in a real conversation with friends and
Mm-hmm.
you
Right.
know.
Now, what's less common is making more basic mistakes. For example, saying uh, he have a couch instead of he has. Like the present
Okay.
tense. Okay, if you make a mistake with something simple like the present tense, that's more obvious and that sounds very strange. Just because it's so simple.
Okay. But the American speakers don't say it in a real conversation like he have a couch or they do that.
No, something like that. It's very simple, and they're always going to use a correct verb form.
Okay.
Now, if you're being
He's
very informal with the verb have, it's common to use the verb get. Well, in the past, got, right?
got.
Uh-huh. So, for example, do you have a cell phone? Informally, you could say, do you got a cell phone?
Oh,
And it sounds, normal for a particular context.
so I didn't know this.
Mhm.
So just change the verb have and add get, got, the past of get. Like, do you got a car, a new car?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Now,
I
now
see.
it comes from uh, the phrase, the verbal phrase, have got.
Have got.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now that's correct, grammatically correct. But what we do is we just eliminate the have and just say got informally.
Oh, a real tip. So let me see another example. Do you got a skateboard?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Maybe
there
maybe
is
you have
a
something in your hand. I would say, what do you got in your hand?
instead, what do you have in your hand?
Instead of, what do you have? Mhm.
Cool.
Make sure
What
you
do you?
say of after instead of.
Okay. So
Just like in
you,
Portuguese, ao invés de.
yeah, instead of
Yep.
instead of.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. So what do you got in your hand?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Now, relating to this, we have informal contractions like
Uh,
gotta,
he gotta.
like I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah, it sounds normal, right?
Yeah, I gotta go.
It's
Yeah,
informal.
it's it like it. It's I got to go.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Hmm. Now, grammatically, it should be I have got to go. I've got to go.
I've gotta go.
Hmm. So you can use the contraction gotta, Gotta, right?
Gotta.
And you can add have in front of that to make it sound more grammatically correct. I've got to go.
I've gotta go.
Right. More informally would be I got to go.
I gotta go. But there is a it's abbreviation like he has, like he's, right? I
It's
have
a
I've
contraction.
contraction.
Yeah.
So instead in, instead of I say he has a new car, I can say he's have a new car.
He's
He's
got.
a new car. He's got a new car.
You can't contract the verb have if it's the main verb. Only if it's an
Okay.
auxiliary verb.
I got it. Uh, yeah. When is okay? Like, give him an example, please.
Okay. He has a son. You can't say he's a son.
He's okay because the has is the main verb.
Right.
Okay, I got
But
it.
you could
Okay,
say he has gone to Paris. He's gone to Paris.
okay. He's because this have in this phrase it's not the main verb. The main verb is uh, gone.
Right. Mhm.
He's gone.
Now, I was
Mm,
making a point about gotta. Okay.
okay.
It sounds totally normal to say I gotta go without have, without I've gotta go. I gotta go. That sounds fine.
Pretty okay.
But if you're using the verb has, for example, he has gotta go, then it sounds stranger without the has. Okay. It sounds best to make a contraction. He's gotta go.
He's gotta go.
Yeah. If you say he gotta go, it doesn't sound very good.
Okay. So he's gotta go.
Right.
But if I say like I've gotta go, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, it's more grammatical than saying I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Now that's something that I would normally say. I gotta go. It's very common. But I wouldn't say he gotta go. I would say
Okay.
he's gotta go. I would include the
Okay.
has.
Yeah, okay. It's if I say I without the contraction. It's
Without have.
is without have. It's okay, but I have to use has in the he with he.
It's not about it's not about I or he. It's about the verb have or has. Anytime you use the
Okay.
verb have, you can eliminate it. You can ignore it. But
But I
anytime you
can
use
do it.
has, yeah, you should include it.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Cool. Let me see another example. Mm, it's I can just think about have in the main verb. Uh,
Okay. Try play basketball after the auxiliary verb. So I have played basketball.
okay. I've 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 to play basketball.
Do you want to use gotta or just
Okay.
have?
Just just have.
Right. So you can say I have played basketball. And it would be common to use an adverb, maybe like recently. I've played
Okay.
basketball recently.
Okay. I've played basketball recently.
Right. He's played basketball recently.
Or he's uh, he's cook uh, dinner recently.
In the past, cooked.
Cooked.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Right.
he's cooked dinner recently.
Yeah.
It's like he has cooked
Yep.
dinner recently, and I
Mhm.
can how can I say contract
Contract.
contract like he's cooked dinner recently.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Now, this present perfect, okay, is also commonly just used in the simple past, right? I cooked dinner recently. Okay. Technically, you would want to use the present perfect, but informally, it's common just to use the simple past, and it sounds totally normal. It doesn't sound strange.
Okay. So we use more present perfect when we ask question or
No.
no.
Uh, there's some general rules. With present perfect, you would use it with like an indefinite time. You're not
Like
specifying a particular time.
like I've been to New Zealand.
Yeah. So it's just a general statement. But if
Or
you were to
I can
say, a specific time, like last year, then you have to use the simple past.
Like I went to last year.
Right.
Wait a sec. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. The volume's a little lower than it was before.
My hand. Yo.
Yo.
Oh yeah, it's working.
You have a microphone?
It's the charge over. Wait a sec, please. I will get the new headset.
Wait, something is out of the battery or what?
Yeah. The battery is over.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I got these new ones.
These new ones.
Yeah.
Cool. Yo, I'm coming to Pato Branco on Friday afternoon.
This Friday.
Yeah.
And are you skating boarding this time?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Yeah, well, I'm coming to drop my mother-in-law off at a doctor's appointment. Then I'm gonna head to a skate park, and then I'm gonna pick her back up, take her home.
So, but how long do you have? Let me see. How can I say it? How long do you have spare time?
Yeah, maybe you would use it in the future. Like, how much spare time will you have? How much time will you have?
How much time will you have? Okay.
Probably in between 1 and 2 hours.
Okay. And are you going to plan out skate park?
I don't think so, because I'll have a lot less time to skate. Her doctor's appointment is pretty close to Largo.
Yeah, so.
And the skate park is right there, so I'll probably have an extra half an hour if I just stay there.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, I think the skate park is working normally because the soccer field is closed, you know?
Just the soccer field or the whole area?
It's like the whole area, but the skate park is working normally.
I wouldn't say working. Like the skate park doesn't work. I would just say it's open. The skate park is open.
Open. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The skate park is open because I went to the park last week, and I saw some people there, and there are some guys riding a bike, and other guys skateboarding there. So it's open.
Cool. Yeah, her appointment is at
And
2
what
in the
time?
afternoon.
Oh, okay, 2 in the afternoon.
Mhm. Yeah, if you're going to be around and you have free time, let me know. Maybe we can meet up.
Yeah, sure. I'm thinking about it. I will see my schedule for Friday,
Okay, cool.
but if I have a spare time, I'd like to go there.
Say that one more time.
If I uh, if I have spare time on Friday,
Mhm.
I'd like to go there.
Okay, you want to say 2. I'd like to go.
I'd like to go.
Right. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you um, maybe around lunchtime on Friday.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Because I make my schedule. You know,
Yeah, right.
so it's good because of these kind of situations. I can, go. I don't have to be in my in the office in on time. I can, make my own schedule. It's
Yeah,
good.
true.
It's a positive point of my work.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, mine is similar. Um, I make my initial schedule, right? But then I should follow it. I set the
Yeah.
schedule, and then it's less flexible. It is still a little flexible. A lot of times, some students can change the class time a little bit, but
Yeah.
maybe I can bring my chessboard.
Cool. But I'm not sure because you are, so training.
Okay, you want to say that in a different way, maybe because you've been training a lot.
You've been training a lot.
Uh-huh.
You've you've been training a lot,
Sure.
and I am. How can I say this training?
No, I would say I'm out of practice.
I'm out of practice.
Sure.
Practice.
Uh-huh.
I'm out of. So I'm out. I'm out of practice.
Hmm. Well, I could play with my left hand instead of my right to make it even.
That's a good one.
It's funny. I was playing a game of skate at the skate park last week. You know this game, skate.
No, how's
It's
that?
when one guy does a trick, and then you have to do the same trick. If you mess up, then you get a letter. You know what I'm talking about?
If if a guy do a trick, you have to copy him.
Uh-huh.
But if you can't do that,
If you can't do it, then you get like a point, right?
okay.
But each point is actually a letter in the word skate, right?
Okay.
SKATE. So
Yeah, I got it.
you got 5 tries total. Okay. So, so we were playing skate, and this guy, he's not that good. So to make it more even, I did all the tricks switch, and he
Switch.
did them normal. You know switch?
Uh, I think so. It's like when the skateboards like this the inverse order.
It's when your position on the skateboard is the opposite of
Yeah.
your natural position.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but there are two kinds of skateboarding. You know, there is like that you are practicing like tricks on the skate, and there's it's like just skate. You know, high.
Bye.
She can't hear you because I got the headphones in. He said hi. And okay, and what's the other kind?
It's like just, you know, skateboarding on the street, like very fast. It's not about tricks. It's about
Oh,
just
longboarding.
yeah, it's longboarding.
Sure.
Did you try it?
Oh yeah, I used to have a bunch of longboards in the United States.
Oh, cool.
I never like went down hills and did anything crazy, but just more for transportation.
Oh, okay. But have you seen these videos when the guys descer a ladeira, go down the hills?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wouldn't do it.
It's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's like extreme.
Yeah.
These edges, right? Extreme.
Yeah, extreme.
Extreme.
Yeah, it's too crazy for me. I try to be reasonable, you know. I don't do anything if there's a more than like, I don't know, 25% chance that I could get really hurt, you know?
Like scuba diving.
I'm talking more about like skateboarding.
Oh, okay.
Scuba
I
diving?
thought it's
I might try that.
and how can I say paraquedas?
Skydiving.
Skydiving.
Jumping out of the plane.
Yeah.
Jamie did that.
My brother did that recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have the courage to jump out of the plane?
Maybe not. I would like to, but I think it would be fun, right? Like, I like going on roller coasters and, you know, exciting things like that. But yeah, it's pretty extreme. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe the life is more valuable than, you know, just to jump out of the plane.
Right. Yeah. You know, accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really control that. So I'd rather not do something that, if an accident happened, it would result in my death. You know what I mean?
No. Can you explain this joke?
Oh, yeah. What I'm just saying is that it's a very high risk, because if there's an accident, then you're going to die. You know?
Yeah.
You can do something else that's exciting, and if there's an accident, you're not going to die. You know?
Yeah.
You might get a little hurt, but it's like a lower risk.
Yeah. Do you know what is the most extremely activity I did?
Ask me one more time.
Do you know what the most extremely activity I had.
Okay, so you want to say extreme activity. Extremely is an adverb.
Yeah. Extreme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know what the most extreme activity I've ever done
I have
is or was?
is like in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in this case, you can say is or was at the end of the sentence. Do you know,
Was.
like, all right, let me give you a more simple sentence
Okay.
to show the structure. Do you know what my name is? Okay, you're going to say the verb is, or it could be something in the past. Do you know what my friend's name was? My friend is no
Okay.
longer with us, so I'll say it in the past.
Okay.
So you want to have that verb at the end. Only here we have a much longer object. Do you know what the most extreme activity that I've ever done is?
I have. The last part is.
I have
Do you
ever
know?
done.
I have ever.
Uh,
I have ever done. Is.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe parasailing.
What is parasailing?
Parasailing is when you're pulled by a boat on a parachute.
Oh, yeah, but it's not 8. You know. You know,
What is it?
I am taking part of a religious. My religion.
In a religion.
In a religion.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we drink a tea, right?
Yeah, I've participated a couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah. So you can understand me at least the minimal way, but you can have a idea that what I am talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
So once we had a really special tea, like strong tea, you know.
Okay.
So we don't use these adjective like strong. We use uh, like higher tea or
Okay.
something like that, you
Okay.
know. And in that time, I've drunk like uh,
I drank.
uh, I've drunk.
Well, you're talking about a specific time?
It's not a specific time. It's just a time in the past.
But a specific time in the past.
Yeah.
So then you need the simple past.
So I drank.
I drank.
I drank. So I drank 500 ml
Milliliters.
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 Oh, this is too hard to me.
Milli.
Milli
Meters.
meters.
Sorry,
Millimeters.
it's liters. It's liters. Milliliters.
Milliliters.
Uh-huh.
Milliliters.
That's it.
It's like a half of a liter.
Uh-huh.
So I had a really special experience in the spiritual. Can I say it?
In the spiritual what?
It's like a spiritual plan.
Plane.
Plane.
Okay.
So it was a real extremely extreme thing, you know.
Okay.
It's I can't describe in words
Uh-huh.
what I experienced experienced.
That's it. Cool.
Yeah, it's I think it's more extreme than, you know, jump out of the plane, maybe.
Then jumping.
Jumping.
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, man, I could say that I've had experiences like that, like more naturally induced, like from meditation and out of body experiences, when my consciousness has gone to other dimensions.
Okay.
And you know, most of the time, it won't be a really high plane. It'll be something more similar to this reality, right?
Okay.
Like a spiritual
Yeah.
version of this reality. But on some occasions, it's more like what you said, like you can't describe it with words.
But you know, I am practicing yoga, and I have some experience in with meditation.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's a little difficult to reach this state of mind without drinking the tea. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, my experience, um, it's not just meditation that allows you to get there, but you actually have to like shift your consciousness like out of your body or like away from this reality. Um, and usually, if you're just meditating normally, it won't happen. Um, Generally, your body will have to be asleep for that to happen. So like if you're sitting and meditating, your body isn't going to fall asleep, right? But let's say you just wake up in the morning and you're laying in bed, then you can let your body fall asleep and you keep your mind awake and you experience your body falling asleep. You're awake for
Yeah.
that. And then you shift into other realities.
Yeah. But this is not too easy to get this stage. For me, it's not too easy.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's difficult. I think it's more a matter of kind of like having the right technique, like doing the right steps, and
Yeah.
and even a mental thing. Like if you think it's not going to happen, there's a greater chance that it won't happen. You know,
Yeah.
the more you think that it's possible and that you do have the ability to do that, the easier it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it.
I can send you some really good resources on that.
Like audios.
Like free books, some videos.
Yeah. There is some app that help. Have you seen this kind of app?
Oh, I know there are probably a bunch of them. I've never used one.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually just use audios.
There is a yeah, cool. But are you pressing this at the in this moment, or you did it in the past?
No, I'm not really practicing that anymore. But
Okay.
I practiced that for 15 years.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a way to get a peaceful uh, state of mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I am practicing yoga and I'm feeling good with this, you know?
Cool.
I'm feeling more healthy,
Uh-huh.
and I am more flexible, foldable, or
Flexible.
flexible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Foldable is like a chair that folds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I can sleep better than before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
need to work on
I
my
did.
flexibility.
Yeah, it's good. But I am more awareness about what I
Aware.
have to aware.
Mhm.
Okay. So I am more aware about what I have to change in my life.
Mhm.
You know, some habits, some bad habits, and change to good habits.
Right.
Like my diet. You know, my diet is it's awful. You know,
What do you usually
but
eat that's so bad?
it's like some sweets,
Mhm.
like a lot of meat and a lot of pasta in
Uh-huh.
general. How can I say massa? Like
Pasta.
pasta.
Yeah.
It's like pasta and pizzas, and I eat a lot of like hamburgers, this
Uh-huh.
kind of thing. And but I
Delicious.
stopped to drink. What?
It's delicious.
Yeah. But I stopped to drink soda.
I stopped drinking.
I stopped drinking soda.
Uh-huh. That's good.
Can I can I say I stopped to drink soda?
Okay, let's say you're riding your bike and you're thirsty and you want to drink soda. So you stop riding your bike and you start to drink soda. Then you would say, I stopped to drink soda.
I got it.
Eu parei para beber.
Beber.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I
So you need
stopped
ing.
drinking.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I stopped drinking soda.
That's good.
Yeah. And started to eat more vegetables.
Nice. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. And I have we have like a tree of nuts here.
A nut tree.
A nut tree. Yeah.
What kind of
So
nuts?
I am. So I've eating nuts every day.
I've been eating nuts every day, or
Yeah,
I eat nuts every day.
I eat nuts every day.
If it's something more recent, then you can say, I've been eating nuts every day. But if it's just a general habit, then you would just say, I eat nuts every day.
Um, it's like in this month because there is a season, and I don't eat nuts every day, like every day of the year. You know,
Okay.
I am
So you would say I've been eating.
yeah, I've been eating nuts every day.
What kind?
Uh, it's I don't know how can I say it in English because
What's
but
in Portuguese?
uh I will show you. It's better. There's some gears.
I know the names of most nuts in Portuguese. I used to buy them.
Yeah,
Caju,
it's one.
castanha. So inside, does it look like a brain?
Yeah, that's it. It look like a brain.
They're called walnuts.
Walnuts?
Like walnuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it. So
Yeah.
it's like a brain.
And
So we have
it's
a
good for your
bunch
brain.
of them. Yeah, really?
Yeah. Cool,
So
man.
we have a bunch of them.
Nice. Yeah, we should plant some nut trees here. That would be a good idea.
You? Can you repeat?
We should plant some nut trees here at my house.
Really?
We should. It would be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. In the future, você deveria.
Yeah.
Vocês deveriam plantar.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
We have a walnut tree? My wife said we have one.
Eles definem a linear to give walnut and one of them died. So it doesn't.
But it died?
You gotta plant the other one.
But we haven't.
Is the female or the male to plant the other one?
Apparently we had one and it died. I was unaware of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yo, man, I gotta get going. I'm gonna have some dinner.
Yeah. How long we have this month? Do you know?
Let me check my records and I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, sure. And let me know.
Sure.
Oh, thanks for this class, man. It helped. It's helping me a lot.
Cool, man. Good.
Okay.
All right, so then I'll talk to you on Friday.
Okay, see ya.
All right. Peace.
Bye. Peace.